Hey there, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more magic, some more crazy Minecraft. And the thing is, I may look like me, but you may notice my health bar is a little low. That's because I'm actually a flame wraith, and it is making it look more like me. So I'm, I'm flying around, and you can see there's like no animation here. So just another one of the ways it manifests this. So just thought that was kind of funny. But anyhow, the thing is, I have, in fact, completed my rocket in terms of the parts I need. So I only need to do just a little bit more to launch. Now, just to make sure I have enough fuel, I'd like to make one more bucket. I have 3, but I need one more. And I thought I'd make it in an interesting way because I can. There's this really interesting way to do it that's apparently like a kind of like an emergency uh, kind of convenience recipe. And what it is you can actually take a cactus green and let's see, almost there. Okay, and you can make a slime ball using 4 cactus green, 4 sugar, and a cheese curd. So Glad to Craft actually includes a way of getting slime balls in an interesting fashion. So I'm going to cook these up because I'm going to need 4 to be able to do this. And the reason why is that I can use slime balls and coal in a chemical laboratory to make oil and then refine that to make fuel. So there is a path using multiple mods that kind of gets a little, well, just interesting as to how it works out. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, actually, I just need 4 of my remaining coal, so that should make me fine on that front. That'll take just a little while to process there. So let me see, is there anything I was going to do concurrently? Oh, yeah, I was going to show a little something that's going to help me out. The charging station. This is something that's actually from Tech Guns, and it requires some interesting components to make, but you got more than one route when it comes to that circuit. So anything considered a circuit you can do. You also need gold wire, which requires a metal press to press it into some. But that's not too big of a deal. I mean, I already have a metal press. You get like 2 each, so it's just perfect for this. You need some coils, which require copper wire and iron ingots, and copper wire is made from copper nuggets. It's easy to make those, so it works out pretty well on that front too. And then of course we also have a few other little components of it. Well, steel plates is made in the metal press using any kind of steel, so it's the same general idea as using the compressor, so that's fine. Okay, I hear this is done. So excellent, excellent. So I have that worked. I made some sugar in advance. There we go. So I have that, and I have the cheese curds in my special my progress. Just one point. There we go. My special projects chest. So yeah. Okay. So I've got those, and I'm going to need to just make 4 of these because whenever you use this special convenience recipe, it kind of turns out to be about 4 units per bucket. So that's just something that if you're playing this pack, I'm going to tell you in advance that it takes about 4 of these each to make a bucket. So that's why I've got 4 slime balls and 4 coal. I'll also need 4 whole buckets of water because the chemical laboratory uses different fluids to react with. So I'm going to need to kind of just give it some serious water here. So I'm going to give it the aqua. Okay, so I'm going to preload here. Actually, I might want to load the water first. Just click with the bucket, so you can't even interact with it by having it inside the GUI system, actually. As far as I know. I think you absolutely have to do it this way. At least I think so. And can I? Nope. I thought I was right on that. Okay, now you just put in your ingredients. And you can watch. Oh, yeah, flame wraith. A little jittery. But this thing is just cool to watch. It has all these little like beakers and tubes and stuff going, and makes good little sounds. Has little particle effects. I mean, this thing is just neat whenever you're doing chemical reactions. And now I have the fluid, and again, click with bucket. In this case, empty bucket. And now I have some to put in the refinery. Okay. Okay, refine, please. Thank you. This was involved in a process in and of itself. So and that will take a little while to refine. It's a bit slow. So while that's happening, I can go over my wrong thing. My process that I went through to get some of this crazy things that I'm going to be needing for my rocket. Which reminds me, while I'm getting stuff ready for my rocket, I might as well get my oxygen ready. But yeah, I may have a few leftover components. Oh, actually, that should be over there, including more of the rocket stuff directly. Okay, but anyhow, some of these things you may remember from previous rocket building, like it requires the nose cone, the rocket fins, the rocket engine, but in this case it takes the heavy-duty plates that are Tier 2, which require the Tier 1 and one that requires compressed meteoric iron, which is just one meteoric iron ingot actually rather than two, which is nice, so you don't really need to get that many of them on the moon. In fact, I have like 8 left over, so that's fine. But another thing that was a bit different was these Tier 1 boosters, because the previous rocket design does not even include these. But to get these, you need more compressed meteoric iron, which is okay. Heavy-duty plates, only Tier 1, don't worry. Oxygen vent, as kind of before, and it's kind of a frequent crafting sub-ingredient in Galacticraft, so it shows up a lot. But the big thing was the filled fuel canister, and this threw me off for a little while, actually. Because what you need to do is you need to have an empty canister, and you have it in the refinery only, I believe. Apparently you can use a gas liquefier, and I think that's from another mod. I think that might be from Mechanism. Nope, it looks like it is in fact from Galacticraft 2, because it has the same symbol for a battery. Yeah, okay. But anyhow, I didn't know that you couldn't bucket it out or something like that, and then you kind of lose your opportunity to put it in the canister. So I had to make myself some extra fuel and put it in the canister, but it's basically a bucket worth to fill the canister. So that makes it a lot easier. But you can't bucket fluid in or out in any way with the refinery, except possibly if you have something else that can hold fluids and some pipe work. I didn't want to necessarily go that step. I've been trying to keep things simple and mostly wireless and pipeless, although there is something I'm thinking of doing that will definitely involve a little piping, because I almost forgot. It had been like so long since I played with extra utilities in this version that I'd pretty much forgot about a way to make a hilarious amount of cobblestone, so I think I'll use that to get to the deep dark. It's kind of a little ridiculous how well it works, and I think I have the resources to pull it off, so I'll get to that another time. But for now, the main thing is just think of these canisters. Now, the canisters themselves aren't really that hard to make, but it does take more tin. So I've definitely been having more of an issue with tin than I had with a lot of other things compared with how I'd expect. But yeah, compressed tin is that you'd think it's, again, 2 tin in the compressor, kind of like with compressed steel being 2 steel in the compressor. It also takes glass and tin canisters, which are, of course, more tin, only in this case ingots. So at least the fact that you get 2 of those at a time meant that the math works out pretty well for getting 2 Tier 2 boosters. I mean, Tier 1 boosters. Although right now I have a tin canister left over from something else. I think it was the rocket engine. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that was it. That's why I have 1 left over. I was trying to remember how my math worked out on that. But yeah, now I have everything I need to create the Tier 2 rocket. And let's see if my refining is done, because that would be nice. Are you done? Okay, you're done. Thank you. Thank you. We now have 4 buckets of fuel, so that will work out fine. I'll just put you over here because I need to take a lot of parts for crafting. Okay, heavy-duty plates, Tier 2, the boosters, rocket fins, nose cone, Tier 1 a rocket engine. Yeah, I don't have much space in my immediate inventory left after that, and I'll be needing these later. I did find my launch pad, by the way. I did find where it was, and I found a better spot to put it while I was looking for where it was. So I may relocate it, but my fuel loader still has some fuel in it, so probably not. Okay. See, can I click this stuff directly in? Oh, that's sweet. Will this locate in just right spots too? Oh, thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm liking that. Quick build rocket. Okay. That's the fastest one I've had so far. And can I? Oh yeah, that's right. Wait. That's right. It's doing it as me. So no, even when it's showing you as you in this weird graphical thing, it's not doing it. So I have the rocket over my head trick, but I'm gonna have to unmorph just to really show this. So let me see. Oh wait, I gotta do this with the sunset behind me because it would be cool. Da 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 da. Yeah, this. Oh yeah, it also still freaks out with the gauntlets. Almost forgot about that. But anyhow, now that I have this, I'm feeling very good. So I can take my fuel and make sure my I might as well equip my oxygen packs right now, because those don't necessarily like drain all the time. Okay, I have 4 buckets of fuel is what I'm allocating to get there. Because I don't remember whether or not it takes more as you go further, but just in case, because that'd be logical, I'm going to go for it. Oh, by the way, interesting thing about the empty canisters being used, or rather the filled canisters being used to make those booster rockets, it gives you the empty canisters back. So I made 2 and didn't know that, so I have both of them here, so that's going to be convenient. So yeah, that was the thing. Okay, now I have my other thing on site, but there's one more thing I need to... Oh, it was in there. Oops. It's on me. I'm not sure if the battery will handle all that I need, but I found a great way to recharge it, and that's with that charging station that I showed how to make earlier. I still had to do that funny thing where I used a cable and connected that to my pillar rather than the machine directly. I don't know why Tech Gun's machines don't directly work with the energy pillars, but at least I found a sweet bypass. So, yeah. Okay, now I am going to go up, and away, and if it happens to be night, I will have to move it around, because even though this will be dramatic at night too, I just think a day launch is a better idea. Okay, thank you.
Arachnophobia! Eight-legged terrors! Ha ha ha!
Also, I think I have a theory as to how to get around some of the spawning issues, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to, because I've found much better ways to deal with them over time. So I might just go with how I have been. But yeah, I found my launch site, and I just forgot which tree that I had put it next to. Okay, now let me see if I remember which direction this goes. Because I know this thing is a little picky about this. I think I had my launch pad here. Yeah, and it connects. Okay, that's how you know. Okay, a rocket. Okay. Please charge. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. But how much will the rocket be able to do it? Okay, I need to hit U for inventory and fuel. Oh, that's going up pretty fast. Okay. I might have overdone it with the amount of fuel I made. Again. Yeah, okay. So, that's the thing. Oh yeah, I was also going to take note of one extra thing. Yep. Okay. Almost forgot how weird those clouds are. Okay, I need to recharge, and this is where I got the recharging station idea. Although while I'm up here, I might be able to spot that place I said is a better location for this that looks a lot more thematic. It's something that was just up in the air the whole time, literally. I just didn't see it until I was flying around looking for my launch site. And it's kind of odd what it is. I think I don't know exactly what it's from. I think I know what it's from, but I don't know for sure. But at least I might run into it again. Otherwise, I'll have to take notes. But it's weird because it was kind of hard to avoid when I just accidentally found it, and I'm like, what? Because it's like this big round thing in the sky. It's like very dramatically there. And if you're flying around close to this height, it's kind of hard to miss. But it's just weird that I found it like up in the middle of nowhere in the first place. At least I thought it was around here at this height. Maybe I'm a bit off on that. Well, I'll probably stumble to it again at some point anyhow. But it is kind of amazing. So this little oh, I just got another meteor protected from. Nice. That's always cool. I captured another meteor. It's always nice to capture the space rock rather than lose the space rock or have it crash onto your house, one of the two. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this meteor shield. But anyhow, I'll definitely need to, actually I might as well just do a drop slam right on top of it. Oh, that was a mixed meteor, because I got Kreknorite and Freezerite. Cool. Uh, those are a bit more rare, so I'm good with that. But yeah, some decent materials there. I can always just pick them up later. I kind of clear it out periodically. But anyhow, thing is, I need to recharge my battery. I think it said it was at 66%, so I might not even use up all the fuel that's in there. So I might put up these buckets except for possibly one.
Raptor rampage! The hunt has begun, and you are the prey.
Again, very sorry to tell Mr. Gooderness this, but his voice, his beautiful, awesome, dramatic voice, of which could possibly be one of the few things that would ever replace Don LaFontaine, is going completely to waste on this. So, I'm sorry to say that it's going without use. Does this have an animation too? Nah, it just has a nice buzzing sound. Oh wait, maybe it does have. Oh, it just charged so fast I didn't get the opportunity to look at the front. Okay, that happened. So, okay, next time I'm charging something in there, I've got to remember to see if it has an actual animation. Because zap, like I gotta see it. I gotta do the tribute to see if it has like zapping particles or something. Because I mean, after all, some of the newer stuff in like base Minecraft does. Because like with the Village and Village up, no, not Village Village. With Update Aquatic, they had this thing where they added some cool particle effects to the conduit, and they kind of look a little zappy. So, I mean, it's not meant to be truly like electric themed per se. It just works that way. Hello? Are you loading or not? I think I have to say stop loading and then load. Okay, can you... Did it, like, stop understanding itself? That's weird. I think it may have, disconnected. Huh, it's stuck at 66%. Does it not need to load past that point? Is that really it? Is it basically full? Because I don't feel like that would be it. I really don't want to reset it whenever I know it has fuel in it. Oh, okay. I just put it in again. What's up with that? It's like, I don't know. It just didn't want the battery. Now it's okay with the battery. Okay. That was weird. Okay, are you gonna be like completely full now? Oh yeah, we're full. Okay, now I can do that little experiment or two that I was thinking of doing. So this is gonna be cool. Okay, first off, I'm going to need to... Come on, let me out of the... Thank you. Okay, first off, morph back to regular self, because some of these things don't like that. 2, try to see what the Y level is whenever this completes, um, because I'm gonna need that. Because I want to do a little experiment, and it's something I'll just. I know I don't have a parachute. I don't have to really care, because I can theoretically just morph back and be able to fly. In fact, I could possibly jump out of it and morph in time by the time I hit the ground, if I wanted to. But right now I'm just doing a dramatic takeoff. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Oh, come on. Poof. Rush. Warp. We got it. Going to Mars. Okay, we're passing 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200. Okay, around 1200 you're supposed to go here. Okay, red planet, we're going to you. So, because I am going to Mars. Please pull through. Okay, it's going, it's going. This is going to be really cool. Oddly enough with Mars, I don't think you have to slow down, because it does all the bouncing for you. They actually have packaged a few probes this way. Now I know how they feel. Making these big bouncy balloons. So, no, it's not as goofy as it seems. This is real science. Now, do I have to... Okay, I've stopped, but do I have to hit the spacebar to get out of this thing? Oh, okay, I think I need to hit... Well, there's my sign. Okay. So, yeah, that's no longer necessary. You're even inside this thing whenever you ride out. Okay. Okay, can I, Okay, I get that. I get my Tier 2 rocket. Battery's drained. I have enough fuel possibly to do that again, but I don't have the fuel loader, but I don't need it either because I have hammer. Yes, I have hammer. Invalid thermal protection. I won't need to worry about that because I'm going to be marking my spot. Oh wow, I can really get a lot of these. Uh-oh. I think I actually have a limit. What do I need to get rid of? Oh, this is tricky. Well, I do have my... no, I don't want to risk that. Luna Port? No. A Witchery Circle? Okay. Lunaville? I'll let Lunaville out. It's one of my random spots I found, but Lunopolis is better. Okay, so... Mars landing. Mars land. Okay. So I do have a limit to how many I can actually have, because I wasn't able to add this before. Or maybe it's because I didn't name it. I think it'll just auto-name if you don't, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and go to another one completely, because there's something I need to check. I need to go to Lunopolis. Oops. Meant to hit... Oh no. Oh no. That's very bad. Did I hit the wrong thing? Lunopolis. Oh no, it's still working. That was weird.
Sea storm! Birds of prey!
See, I needed to figure something very specific around here, because I know there's a dungeon that way. And the rumor is that these planets have the same coordinates for all this stuff. So, I just need to find it again, take the coordinates down temporarily, and then I should be able to say, hello, Mars dungeon. Okay, is this the one? Yeah, it's lit, so this is the one, because I got all my magic lights down there. Okay, so, let's check out the coordinates. It's at nearly minus 1,500 and positive 3,000. Okay, so I can check that. So let's see here. Teleport. Now I'm going to Marsland on Mars. Moving power. Why is this on fire suddenly? Come on. No fire here, please. Okay, so I need to see which directions I'm going. Okay, that's going down. Actually, I need it to go down. Because it's like minus 1,400 and 3,000. Oh, I need to check that out again. Okay, that was a problem. I think I have enough power in my hammer to be able to pull this all off. Okay, so Lunopolis, go there. Let's try this again, because I want to be able to find out where it is. So I'll be right back. Okay, rumor was right, but there's a margin for error. I'm not exactly at the same place, but it's there. Also, the thermal protection thing is finally started to kick in, where you need some. I think there's an additional layer of it here. What is that, padding or something? Yeah. Okay, how do you make this stuff? Thermal cloth, which is... Oh, that's easy. I could definitely go back and do this better. Okay, so I found the dungeon, and there's also some other things in this general vicinity that I was going to enjoy, so I'm probably going to do that before I head out. Namely, I have found what I think are some slimeling eggs on the surface. Either that or it's meteoric iron in a very weird disguise. But I had seen some around here somewhere, so I should be able to last long enough to get them. Ah, here's one of them right now. Let's see how fast this harvests. Oh wait, do I have the way to... Yeah, I can catch them. I should be good. Just in case I need to move them. Okay, so let's do this. See how fast it works with Mjolnir. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, better if you just use a timer. Aha! I have a slimeling. I know I can use that. Okay, can I click you? Haha, I got a good one. Ready, set, go. Oh wait, no, I almost... bad time for a typo. Ready, set, go, because they're always doing that with rockets. Okay, so you get like a cool screen and stuff with this. Okay, ready, set, go. Can you... Yes! I can catch them in a lasso. Can I? Yes, everything's preserved. Good. I have a portable pet now that's very workable. I think I'll just go ahead and teleport out now that I have my slimeling. But yeah, that didn't take long at all. So I figure if I were to somehow take one of these slimeling eggs out, then they'd probably win the race. Okay, so just need to make sure. Okay, now I can just go back and have my Mars adventure a little bit later. So, in rocket conclusion, That was a good trip. Although I need to find out one last thing, because I'm curious. Will this... Oh, it works. Oh my gosh, it does look awesome. I found a new way to recharge my hammer. It's not as fast, but it looks a lot cooler. I mean, seriously. Oh, I was thinking I'd be able to pose in time with that. Oh well, there's another way. Even if you don't need it charged, you can still have it here. I'll just in pose with my hammer. Okay, so yeah, I had a pretty good trip to Mars. Did a little experimenting. So I have myself a slimeling pet now. That's gonna be cool. And remember to stopwatch that one in the future because just to compare with the other eggs, because I couldn't really take it with me. I had to hatch it right there. So whenever I get to the Great Egg Race, keep that in mind and see how it compares with any of the others, because I'll probably be setting that up next. So next time you see me in Crazy Minecraft, I've got a special race to perform. Because I think that'll be a nice little break before I do the whole dungeon crawl and Mars thing. So yeah, that'll be just a cool little thing to do. So for now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. So bye for now, and remember, keep your Minecraft crazy.